Hey everyone, it's me, Everything Dude. I just finished watching the new FNAF movie 2, and I wanted to make a review video of it, which is what you're watching right now. Fair warning, I'm planning on releasing this the day it comes out globally, December 5th. I might not, but that's what I'm planning on. So obviously, most people probably haven't seen the movie yet. So I'm just gonna say, fair warning, there are obviously spoilers in this review video. I just wanted to let you know. So if you don't want spoilers for FNAF 2, click off now. But also, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what happens either. This isn't gonna be a recap. This is just gonna be a review video, okay? Cool, you got that? Alright, let's start.
Not impressed. Leave it alone. Don't you fight go. Lucky me. This is perfect. First I kill your brother. Now I'll kill you with symmetry, my friend.
Alright, I'm doing this without a script, so some of my general, dialogue will probably sound a bit weird. Just wanted to let you know. Now, let's move on. The story. Yes, FNAF 2 story. It's great, but we'll get to that in a minute. Obviously, we can't discuss the pros without first discussing the cons. Actually, yes, we can. That's what usually happens, but shh. Anyways, the cons. Oh, I should say con. Yeah, I only really have one, unlike other people. Anyways, the one con is Michael Afton. Not Mike Schmidt, Michael Afton. It's cool to see him in the movie universe, don't get me wrong, but the way he was used was not good, to say the least. He could have been used much better. Now the pros. Pretty much everything else about the story of this movie. Vanessa's whole plot, the ending. I'll go deeper into that one, actually. Basically, I know I said that this wasn't gonna be a real Why do I keep messing this up? I know I said this wasn't gonna be a recap video, finally. But I do need to explain some scenes if I want to tell you how I feel about them. So let's recap the ending. Basically, Vanessa walks into Michael's house, knowing that there was an animatronic there. She finds the Faz Talker being controlled by Abby. At least it seems like that. Anyways, then Abby herself, or rather her body being possessed by Charlotte, comes out from behind the door. Vanessa hides behind another door in another room, and then Abby, child, I guess, just goes, "Did you really think I'd forget the one main rule of hide and seek? Always check behind the door." And then just tries to kill Vanessa. But luckily, Michael, with the music box he got from Henry earlier, comes in and uses said music box to get the puppet out of Abby's body. But then the toy animatronics attack. Well, and then they die. Oh, that's it, folks. See you later. Okay, no, not actually. Obviously, we need a third movie to have the protagonists. Anyways, the original animatronics from the first movie come in and just destroy the toy animatronics. But then they start powering down. They're not made to go outside the pizzeria. Their perimeter lock, well, you can guess. The souls finally move on to heaven after this. So, yeah. Then... oh, wait. I skipped the part about Michael, dang it. The toy animatronics come in, but before they attack, Michael, the security guard, not to be confused with Mike, the security guard, comes in and starts talking to Vanessa. He reveals to Mike and Abby, and also us, that he is Vanessa's brother, Michael Afton. Anyways, then the toy animatronics attack, and I already told you what happens next. Anyways, after the credits... wait, no. Actually, I'm gonna give the after credits scene its own little section. Anyways, I really liked Vanessa's plot, the ending, and I just really liked the story. Besides Michael Afton, he wasn't the best at times. Alright. Yeah. Alright, we're going on to the writing. I said we're going on to the writing. I said we're going on to the... But now we move on to the writing. This is probably the main thing that knocks it down from a 10 to a 9. It's not the best writing at times. The dialogue is what I'm trying to talk about, just so you know. The dialogue is, well, it's very weird at times and doesn't exactly feel right with me. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at these types of videos. I don't really know what to say during reviews like this. This is my first review video. I was gonna make one for the FNAF 1 movie, but I got such... Wait, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyways, the writing, specifically the dialogue, as I said, was not the best. It definitely could have been worse, but it also definitely could have been better. I think it sort of gets overruled by like everything else, so that the movie's still a 9 out of 10. But what I'm trying to say is the writing definitely could have been better in this movie. It was not the best writing ever. I'd normally give you some examples of dialogue, but I'm not sure. Oh, wait, I have one. When Michael's trying to tell Abby it's not a date, it's just two adults going out together. Like, come on. You can do better at that, at least in terms of dialogue. Like, come on. Sorry, like I said, I don't really do these, and I don't really know what to say. I'm sorry if this is boring. I liked Doug coming back though. That was cool. Yeah. I'm gonna continue on. Cameraman, I said I'm gonna continue on. I said I'm gonna... They found one. A real one. Oh, let's stop with the cryptic stuff. Springtrap in the movie. First of all, he looks good. It's definitely a good design. Can't wait to see what he looks like unwrapped and just normal. Sadly, I'm gonna have to wait like 2.5 years for that when FNAF 3 comes out. But anyways, this is a section about the post-credits scene of FNAF 2. I don't really know what to do here, so unlike what I said earlier, I am actually just gonna recap it. Basically, a few people enter the old Freddy's, not FNAF 2 Freddy's, the FNAF movie 1 Freddy's. They're trying to get authentic props for a horror attraction. I wonder where this is going. One of them calls out to a friend, and the friend calls back, stating that he found one. A real one. After that, the two other friends come and check it out, and they decide that they're all gonna bring it back for the attraction. One of the friends wraps the thing up, and then finally I see a shot of Springtrap under the wrapper. I put an image of it here. But yeah, that's the post-credit scene. So let's move on to the outro. Yeah, I know. This is a short video. Hey, at least it's better when you compare it to some of my other videos. One of them wasn't even a minute long. Alright, on to the outro. I said on to the... Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing and blah blah blah. I know every YouTuber does this, but seriously, only 1.8% of you viewers are actually subscribed. And I need money, so subscribe, would you kindly? Oh wait, yeah, I'm supposed to talk about stuff the video actually talks about. Well, the FNAF movie 2 was pretty good, I must admit. 9 out of 10 overall. Points are boosted because I got a cool popcorn bucket out of it. It's not as cool as the Faz Taco one, but still cool. Anyways, sayonara.